We have approximately 1,500 people in our local, and that's from officers to support staff. Governor Hogan came out and he decided he was going to slash the 2% raises that we'd already been given, and that's clear across the board for all state employees.
Yeah, we had already won a 2% raise, taking away from the state employees, especially in the public service department. We got parole, probation, we have corrections, we have the state police. Well, this is the people that you don't want to cut our pay. We're the one that keeps the criminals off the streets. We're the one who keep the people who break the law behind bars.
We got motivated because we got aggravated.
We were very upset and decided to talk to other correctional officers and other state employees and try to mobilize, make phone calls, knock on doors.
We left so many messages with the governor, with our local delegates, that they actually called us and asked us to stop. In May, right after the session had ended, the state legislature decided that we deserve that 2%, and we're going to keep that 2%. We stood up, fought the good fight, and we won.
Here in Riverside County, we have about 500 paramedics and EMTs.
We were a fractured workforce. We had several unions vying to organize us. It was a tough election. We needed 3 elections before we finally settled on AFSCME, who won by just 1 single vote.
As soon as it was done, we were right back to being one family. People from both sides of the union fight came together as one.
We got started with campaigning. We got started with getting committees together. We organized squads.
We had petitions. We had employees wear buttons to support their bargaining team. A group of employees came to the actual bargaining session to show management that we were serious and united in wanting a fair contract.
This was probably the most involved that the workforce had gotten in a long time.
I think that was actually a huge key, is the team effort.
So we were able to get an 18% raise as well as a professional practice committee, which were 2 things that were very important to us, because not only did we want to feel like we were valued as employees, but we wanted to have an input in patient care.
We won the contract that we demanded, we got the PPC that we wanted, and now we're going to help other unions across the country get better contracts and serve their patients better.
We represent the various police departments all across the state, firefighters and fire marshals, and of course the Alaska State Troopers.
And we do have a difficult and a dangerous job, and so at times it's stressful, but at the same time I take away a lot of pride from doing the job that I do.
The state is in a budget deficit this last year, and a number of legislators wanted to balance that budget on the back of state workers.
There were several attacks on our union, but also other unions. There were efforts to not fund some of the raises that we had already bargained for.
We contacted a number of our members to testify in front of legislative committees about our budget, specifically the Alaska State Troopers. We also asked all of our members to contact legislators at their home districts around the state. The legislature saw a united front among all unionized workers and even the non-unionized folks that stood with us as well, and members of the public. When you have a strong front and a strong message like that, it's clear to them that the people are on our side. What they're doing was wrong, and helped us win that fight.
Stateville Correctional Center pretty much has almost all aspects of the Department of Corrections wrapped up in our one facility. Maximum security, minimum security. We transfer 400 to 500 inmates a week.
Governor Rauner's our Scott Walker. I think he wants to lower the standard of living for state employees.
You know, they're attacking pensions every day.
He wants everybody to work longer with reduced benefits.
His only goal as governor is to destroy the union.
It's really kind of scary, but I think that the union brothers and sisters are starting to figure out that we've all got to stick together and we can win this battle.
We've made calls to the legislature. We've had pickets outside of our institution. We're in the middle of a letter writing campaign now to local legislators, you know, to support legislation that supports us.
We fight, we win. That's the motto we live by, and we're going to continue to do it on a daily basis.